my channel. Today I'm kind of doing like a get ready with me video. It's gonna be a voiceover just because when I first started filming this, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna like the look. I'm using the new Voss Pro Eyeshadow Drenched Metals palette for the first time. It's a gorgeous palette. I have not used it yet. So I really wanted to play with this, but I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna like the look that I was coming up with yet. And then I ended up liking it, so I'm really glad I decided to film it, except for this eye. My allergies, like, I don't know, like there's always one eye that's like a little drainy. I don't know. But yeah, this is the look that I came up with. I really like it. So why am I still holding this palette? I think it's just fun and gorgeous and super sexy for summer. And I did a red lip, but I thought it was more of a summer red lip. It's actually one of the new Urban Decay ones. And if you missed it, you guys, I live swatched a bunch of the new Urban Decay lipsticks in a video last week. Like 10 of them, and yeah, it was really fun. So if you guys want to see the other Urban Decay lips, I will link that video down below. I recommend you go check it out so you can see how they all look. But yeah, if you guys like this look, just keep watching and I'll show you how to get it.
For this tutorial, I'm going to be using two palettes, the Voss Drenched Metals palette, which is absolutely beautiful and it's brand new, and then I'm also going to be using the Anastasia Self-Made palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love them both. They're both so beautiful. I was worried the Voss didn't have enough mattes in it, so that's why I just kind of pulled this one aside. I'm first taking my Urban Decay Enigma eyeshadow primer to prep my lids. I've been loving this, giving my little Bella Pierre baby a break. I was also still bumping lemonade, okay? It has not stopped in this house and it won't stop. Next, I'm going to grab the NYX Cosmetics Hydra Touch pencil. This thing is really cool. It's like an eye brightener. You can use it on the face, but I'm going to choose to use it underneath my eyebrow to brighten that area up there. It's a really nice creamy pink shade, so I'm just gonna apply that and then rub it in. I first was applying it with a brush, but it seems silly when I could just blend it with a finger. Why dirty a brush, right? So I just went ahead and finished it off with my finger. Next for shadow, I'm first gonna go into the Self-Made palette. I'm taking the Buttery shade. It's just a plain creamy vanilla shade, and I kind of wanted that to lay a foundation on my lids before we go into any other shadow shades. This is gonna help really blend our colors out and make them super seamless, so I like to kind of lay down a little safety guard, I guess you could consider it. Going into the Drenched Metals palette with this Smith Cosmetics brush, I'm going to take the shade Secret. This is a matte shade in the palette and it is gorgeous. It's a really nice warm light brown and it just looks really, really pretty in the crease. It's a great transition shade to have behind any of the shadows in their palette. Then I'm going to take this Sigma wide shader brush and I'm going to spray it with the Smashbox primer water to prep it for our shadow. Then in the Metals palette, I'm going to take Crushed It, this really gorgeous kind of champagne-y, shelly shade, I guess you could consider it. I wasn't really sure what look to do here. I was first going a little more natural, then I was like, crap, I've done so many natural looks lately, like I need to zhuzh it up. And then I grabbed the Real Techniques crease brush and I went into the shade Forbidden, and I did get my brush a little damp, you guys, just because these are all like, you know, mixed metal shadows. They're totally fine to wet and foil onto your eyes and make like super amazing colors with. So I really love to dampen it. But then I just started popping it on the outer corners of my lid there. The thing about this look just is really reminding me of the Hunger Games. So I was like, dang it, I wish I would have done this look during the Hunger Games. I don't know why I said that like I was like a farmer, so forgive me, but I'm just going to keep blending it then. There's nothing on this Urban Decay brush here. This is just a dry, clean brush. Now we're going to go back into that Secret shade. I just wanted a little more concentration with it, so I'm going to go in with this little pencil brush from Sigma Beauty, and I'm going to use this again in the crease, just really deepening that up, adding some depth. And then with this Urban Decay flat shader brush, I'm going to take the shade Poppin'. It's poppin'. It's poppin'. It's poppin'. You guys remember the Lip Gloss is Poppin' song? Love it. Well, I'm just applying that underneath my eyebrow to really brighten that up. And I really love this sheen, you guys. It was so gorgeous and natural. Like, if you want a brow highlight that has some shimmer but isn't tacky at all, totally try Poppin'. It's poppin'. And next, going back into the Self-Made palette, I'm going to take the shade Hot Chocolate. And I'm going to focus this on the outer corners of my eye, my little outer V area there. You can choose... Oh my gosh, Luca. Do not attack Lola. Luca Buca. This is totally optional if you liked the look before this, but you guys know me. I just love to smoke out that little outer section there. I love the drama. So I just had to add some more color, and I just thought a matte brown would be perfect. But like I said, totally skip this if you don't think it's necessary. Next for eyeliner, I'm going to take the Sigma Beauty Line Ace Legend liquid liner and just apply that on my top lash line. Originally, I was not going to do a strong wing, and then as always, I don't know, the wing gods just take over me and they're like, do it big, Shae. It needs a big wing. And I'm just like, yes, okay, I will obey you. Are these voices in my head something you guys hear also, or is this something I should get checked out? Let me know. Anyway, grabbing the Colourpop Honey Dude eyeliner, and I'm going to use this on my inner rims to really brighten up my eyes, open them up because this shadow is so red. We definitely don't want to give ourselves a sick look, so I just thought a little brightening couldn't hurt, right? Yeah. Next, I want to apply some mascara before our false lashes, so I'm going to use the Tarte TARTEIST mascara, or TARTEIST mascara, sorry, I always say it weird. This is my favorite mascara in the world. I love a spiky brush, and Tarte makes a good spiky brush. And then these lashes, I'm pretty sure are by Ardell or iLure. Actually, I think they're from iLure, but they were just like without a box, without a home, just chilling in my lash bin, and I'm just trying to, you know, use up my stuff, so I was just like, all right, you're going on my eye. And now I'm going to seal the deal with my liquid liner again, just making sure the band is covered. Moving on to foundation, I am mixing my two favorites right now. This is the L'Oreal True Match in the shade W2 and the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin in the shade Nude 30 or Warm Nude 30, I believe. And I'm applying that with this Morphe brushes, little face blending brush. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it. I just realized I did not put it on the screen. But I'm just applying that all over my face. Again, this is like my favorite foundation cocktail right now. I'm loving the finish. I'm loving the color. I just think it suits me. And again, I don't have any self-tanner on right now, so I'm very fair. But this is just, I love it. I don't think it's too fair on me, which is kind of the key for me. And then for my under eyes and kind of highlighting situation, this is the OFRA Cosmetics Ethnic Corrector Concealer Wheel. It is amazing. First of all, great color range in it, but the shades are so mixable, so blendable, and so freaking creamy. And then to set that, I'm going to do a little bit of baking. I'm going to use my AIRSPUN translucent powder. By the way, if anyone wants like some in-depth info on baking, I just watched Jaclyn Hill's video she uploaded, and it's amazing. I think everyone needs a refresher every now and then, and I loved hers because she just made me feel like less silly and less stupid for like putting all this makeup and junk on my face. Do you know what I mean? People give me such a hard time about it, but she was just like, whatever, like slap it on, slap it to base, and it was like no big deal. So if anyone wants some help, I really recommend you go watch her new video because I really loved it, and it just made me feel like so carefree about makeup again, and just like, who cares what people say? Like, I can put this powder all over my face. And then for contour, I'm going to be using my new IT Cosmetics contouring palette. I have a first impressions video coming up with some new Ulta stuff, so I'm pretty excited about that. You guys will hear more details about this palette in that video, but I'm going to use it right now for my little nose contour, and I really actually loved how this looked though. I used this Sigma eyeshadow brush, and I just thought it did a really awesome job. And then I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me powder foundation brush, and I'm just going to use that to set in all the rest of my foundation and lock that all in so it's not going to go anywhere and I'm not going to have any shine. I love a pretty matte face except for like my highlight areas, you know what I'm saying? I mean, who doesn't like that, SHAE? And then in that same contouring palette, I'm going to take the Sigma Beauty Small Contour F05 brush, another one of my favorite contouring brushes. I loved how my contour looked in this video, and it's all because I used this brush again. I swear there's almost nothing that buffs it out as nicely. A brush hair is just so soft, and it just is still dense, and it just buffs it out perfectly. So if you're looking for a new contour brush, I really recommend this one. I just think it does an awesome job. So I'm going to continue to just do a little contouring there, and I know it's a little bit heavier than some people might like, but again, it's what I like. It's about whatever you like, people. Make yourselves happy, right? These are our faces. We have to look at them every day, not everyone else. And then I'm going to take the Sigma Beauty Soft Blend Concealer Brush and a little bit of a darker contouring shade, and I was just like, okay, like let me get a little risky here, and I was like, I'm going to hollow out my cheeks and really do it up. I was like, this look is dramatic enough. I think it's totally fine if I kind of play with my contour. So I kind of just intensified it, and then I'm going to blend it out with a powder brush as well. Lines are fading out. Lastly, for bronzer and like contouring, you guys, I swear to God, I know I'm getting a little carried away, but I really wanted to try this. This is the new Estee Edit, the Barest Bronzer. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, it's such a rich, lovely bronzer. If you have a little bit more color in your skin, this will look absolutely stunning on you. But even if you're more fair like me, it doesn't matter. Like anybody can wear this. I'm just buffing this hardcore into my forehead to give me like a really nice tan effect. And then I'm just going to use my TARTEIST mascara one last time to finish off my lashes. Then for blush, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Indecent blush with this Morphe Brushes contouring brush, and I'm just going to obviously pop that onto my cheeks and just kind of buff it backwards. I love this blush. It's a gorgeous matte tangerine shade. I tend to break it out a lot this time of year. And then for highlight, you guys, I'm so excited to use this. This is also in my first impressions video, so you'll hear more about it then. But this is the Anastasia That Glow Kit. I'm going to take the shade Bubbly. I believe this is the Morphe Brushes mini fan brush, you guys. I was looking online. I couldn't freaking figure out what brush this is, and I just kept Googling mini fan brush, and the only company that was coming up was Morphe Brushes. brushes, so if this is not a Morphe Brushes mini fan brush, I apologize. I'm not trying to pass it off as one. I just couldn't figure it out. But anyway, I'm just gonna use that to apply this highlight, and I actually ended up really liking it. I thought it did a great job of controlling the area that I wanted to apply the product on. I think I was able to get a pretty like precise highlight job done. It was pretty awesome. Wow, I just felt like I was talking about makeup like as if I was a doctor. I need to settle down. And then lastly for lips, I'm going to take my new obsession. This is the best red I've ever had in my life. This is Decay 714 lip liner, and I'm also going to be using the matching lipstick. This is from their new lip liner and lipstick line, the Vice line. I just did a live lip swatching video of these, if I didn't already tell you. So you could see a bunch of the colors on my lips, so I'll link that down below if you missed it, but I am just totally over the moon about this red. I love it. And then again, on top of that, I'm gonna apply the matching lipstick, and just look at this. Are you kidding me? This is the most succulent, plushy, yummy red I've ever seen in my life. It looks like velvet on my freaking lips. Holy crap. I would kiss myself with these lips. I'm not trying to be conceited. I would kiss anyone with these lips. So if anyone wants a little smooch, just layer on a little 714. Okay, this is getting a little carried away. I'm not harassing you guys. I need to stop. I'm terrible at expressing myself, but anyway, I'm just going to keep applying that. And then lastly, to set my entire face, I'm going to spritz it all with the Smashbox primer water once again.
Alright fam, that is it for this makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Definitely check out the Violet Voss Drenched Metals palette. I will have it linked down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching fam. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!